Beginner bagpipers, beware! These are the 3 things you should never do if you're learning the bagpipes. This short video, I'm going to cover those 3 things you should never do when you're learning the bagpipes. I'll go into it in some detail, and if you'd like to know what you should be doing when you're learning the bagpipes, just click on the video description below and you'll see a link to my free 3-step guide for learning the bagpipes to Get Bagpipe Ready. My name's Alec and I'm from Get Bagpipe Ready, and the first thing you shouldn't do when you're learning the bagpipes is set these crazy, audacious goals where it's like, I'm going to practice every single day for 20 minutes, or I'm going to practice an hour every day. We have these great grand goals, but we fall off the bandwagon. And the number 1 rule to learning the bagpipes is consistency. And these big goals we set for ourselves, they're short-lived. We can't stay consistent with them. And when we fall off the pipe bandwagon, we get discouraged and we don't practice even more. And that just, it's just the bad cycle of getting more and more discouraged and less consistent, which is exactly what you don't need when you're playing the bagpipes. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, again, consistency being so important. Number 2 is you need something to remind you to practice the pipes. If you are just going to rely on motivation alone, well, motivation, it ebbs and it flows. Sometimes you're really motivated and you want to practice, whereas other times you're not motivated. Maybe work is stressful, maybe there's family stress, maybe just life is busy, or something breaks down in the house and you're having to fix something and you just don't have time anymore. So if you rely on motivation, you're going to ebb and flow as well. So motivation isn't the answer, but in my 3-step guide, I'll tell you exactly what is the answer to being consistent with your piping. And then the third thing in the do-nots for beginner bagpipers, the third thing, I'll just get my camera set there. The third thing is you can't rely on the words of others. You can't rely on other people to tell you you're doing great, you're improving, keep it up, whether that's friends, family, instructors. You have to believe it yourself that you're improving. You have to believe it yourself that you are indeed a bagpiper. It doesn't matter if you don't think you have a musical bone in your body. You can grow those musical bones. You have to believe it. And the only way you can believe it is by seeing it. And how do you see it or prove to yourself that you are improving and becoming a bagpiper? I'm going to tell you in my 3-step guide. Again, you can find that guide in the video description below this video. Just open that up and click on the link. It's a free guide, and you'll be able to see the 3 things that you need to do as a beginner piper. So I hope this has been helpful. That's all the message I want to share. That's all the encouragement I had for the new bagpipers out there today. And just to end it off, I have my pipes here anyway. I'll just play a little tune, but that's the message today. Again, click on the video description and get my free guide, and best of luck and happy piping. Thanks. This has been Alec from Get Bagpipe Ready. Thanks for listening. Again, free 3-step guide to Get Bagpipe Ready is in the show notes below this video. Just click on that link and you'll be able to learn more bagpiping from me. Thanks again. Bye for now. Happy piping.